Morning guys, going for a wild swim today. We're in the village of Olney, which is not far from Northampton or Milton Keynes. It's quite early, it's just gone 7 AM with the first week of July, so not long gone past the longest day of the year. So it's an absolutely amazing day. It's been this bright since I woke up at about 20 past 6. It's an absolutely lovely day. Hopefully there's not too many people down there at the swim spot. The Olney swim spot got into some hot water because a few weeks ago it was in a national newspaper, and since then quite a lot of people have descended on it and not really keeping it right, you know, leaving litter, terrible stuff like that. So it's 7 AM, gonna try and get an early swim in before the other people get here, because things like wild swimming I'd much prefer to do it on my own. I want a big group of people like around you. It kind of ruins the moments. I've just got the dog here. I've also got the thermos food jar, which I filled up with an all-day breakfast, which is warmed up. That thermos food jar will keep that warm, so something to eat afterwards. Let's go swimming. So this is the spot here. These steps I believe were made in the Victorian era, so it's been here a long time. It's an absolutely lovely spot. I've come here previously. The bottom is kind of like a light gravel slash heavy sand, so it's really nice underfoot. I have neoprene shoes on to wear anyway. There's not another person here. What an amazing thing to have this spot all to myself. You go, leave him. It probably gets to about, it's probably about 4 foot deep here, maybe just 5 foot at the deepest. So not too bad. If you're an adult, you can still touch the bottom. It's shallower near the edge. Hugo's absolutely loving it though. There's actually a slight current. Where we are now, if you face upstream, especially on nearer these reeds, there's kind of a current, so you can swim at a slow pace against it and not actually move at all. So if you're just coming for a light swim and you don't necessarily want to swim upriver, you can just stay in this one faster spot of current and just swimming at a slow speed, you'll actually stay perfectly still. It's pretty cool. Hugo's on a mission today though. So this part here, towards the middle, is probably actually about 6 foot deep. At points I can just barely touch the bottom. He's on an absolute mission today though, dragging a reed with him. That reed. That was wrapped around his collar. It really is a magical place here. It's pretty incredible. I'm so happy there's no one else here as well. I much prefer it, just things like this, just being on my own. You alright, Hughie? Want a boost? You go here. was the magical swim spot of Olney village on the River Great Ouse. So amazing to have that to myself. I mean, that place does get really busy. I've been there previously when it's really busy. Over the next few hours, it's a nice day. I expect a lot of people to head down there. If you do get here and it's a busy day, or you just want to explore a bit, you can go upstream and downstream from here. If you go upstream from where I am now, I've not been there, but I'm told they call it a beach on the Great Ouse. So at the side of the river at one point, there's almost like a mini bay where it's gravelly, it's sandy, so you can put a towel down, you can sunbathe, you can go in the water. I'll explore that in a future video. But really glad to have come here today with the dog. I had my all-day breakfast afterwards. I mean, it's quite warm today, but it's nice just to get like either some hot food or a hot drink on after coming out the water, just to kind of settle the body down. I did get a little bit wet coming back to the car. I took my neoprene wet shoes off, put my dry shoes on. I actually thankfully left my wet swimming shorts on, because it was drying so quickly. Walking back to the car, dog disappeared for a few seconds. I thought, oh no, where's he gone now? He's probably fallen in the water. I looked over this steep edge of the riverbank, and then Hugo was there scrambling, couldn't get out of the water because it was such a steep bank. I've leant down to like kind of grab him to help pull him out the water. Then as I've done that, I've slid down the bank and gone up to my waist in water. So my dry shoes got wet, my legs got re-wetted after thinking I'm about to dry out. But yeah, the dog got into a bit of a scrape, but we're back to the car now. We're safe. We're going to drive home. Hope you like this wild swimming video, guys. If you want me to do more of these kinds, give me a like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know where you want me to swim. I'll check out the Great Ouse further upstream soon, especially while the weather's so nice like this. I'll check out that beach, or have a little explore around the river here. This is probably one of my closest rivers to where I live. That's good for wild swimming. As I say, I think this was in the Independent newspaper as like top 10 wild swim spots in England. So I think it's been particularly busy here at this location since that only hit like that national newspaper, I think like 2 weeks ago. I think since then there's been like a lot more litter and stuff like that, unfortunately, down here, just as more people come in. But hopefully that passes. Hopefully just the people that don't really respect place kind of forget about it, and then eventually it's just the people like you and me that like wild swimming and kind of look after what's there and just enjoy it for what it is. Going in the water, taking our dogs in the water, getting a little bit of food, breakfast afterwards. Glad anyway. So there you go, guys. Hope you like this one. I look forward to seeing you in a future wild swim video very soon.